Here we go. Sigalith, the Pokemans. Hello, welcome today. Welcome to the chat and welcome to the live stream. We are just getting started. Okay, so today this is pretty much where we left off last time. We are in, as you can see, we are in the area off of Royal Avenue, outside of the Battle Royale, and we're going to do a quick review of the Pokemon in our party, and then I think we will get started with maybe an island scan to start off the day. So we have, I guess I should make it so it shows up on the bigger screen here. So we have Celebi in the party, which has hidden power, and in this case Celebi's hidden power, the reason I kept it after I looked at it is hidden power, as we know, is a special attack, and this hidden power for Celebi happens to be Steel, which is really amazing to have a Steel move on a grass Pokemon. Very good for defensive maneuvers. We still have Marshadow, who's still at level 50. These are the moves it came with. I added Phytinium Z, which is a funny way to say it, I guess. Very effective, I've noticed, when it obeys, of course. Magearna, these are Magearna's original moves, and for some reason Magearna came with Strange Souvenir. And I don't know, has anybody figured out what Strange Souvenir does? Is this something we're going to see more of in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Is it just a silly thing? But of course we know you get it in game in the community center in Mallow City, or you can buy it at the store, the thrift store here in on Royal Avenue. But Magearna came and is holding it, and I don't know, does it do something to increase its effectiveness in battle? So this is the distribution Salazzle. Again, it came in at level 50. It has not progressed enough to have anything new. Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Fake Out, and Toxic. Also, I will point out that the male version of the Salazzle can pass Fake Out along to if you're breeding it. And then here's the Savali that recently came in the distribution event. I added Normalium Z to it because at this point in the game it doesn't have any memory discs. Now I could theoretically transfer a memory disk over from another game, but to give it a type. But I wanted to, for this playthrough, just see what it would be like as it's in its distribution form until we get to the point in the game where we can get memory disks, which is much later. Okay, so that's it for our team review. I am almost ready to do some island scanning. I need to load in some Pokemon, so I'm going to get my 2DS game started here, and on that I have Pokemon Sun. So of course the 2DS is very slow to load up. So how's everybody doing today? Happy Friday to everyone. Okay, getting this other game started. You can see I've got my QR scanner on, and here's my, it's very, very awkward with the capture card setup. But you can see I'm sort of waiting for the game to start up. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess the 2DS, just it's a weaker processor. Is there something wrong? I don't know. Oh, here it comes. Slowly but surely, we can see Pokemon Sun is starting up. and we will we'll just pick any kind of random codes from the Pokedex to scan, so we can start our island scan today. I guess I'm going to go ahead and try the island scan here on Akala, even though I haven't been everywhere on Akala Island. Well, let's see. On Akala Island, since it's Friday, where I am, if you give me just a minute here, I want to look up. Yes, so let's see. The island scan for Friday for Akala Island is Bellsprout, and it would be fun to see if we can get a shiny Bellsprout. I don't have really quite a lot of patience for shiny hunting today. We'll do it for a little while. You know, it is a really fun thing to do. So that's what'll happen. Now let's see. Trying to just figure out the logistics here. So I will pick. I think the Tapus are all shiny locked. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick some non-legendary or mythical, I suppose, non-mythical Pokemon from the Pokedex, and I'm starting out with Probopass, and you'll be able to see this on the screen if I can get these. It's very awkward with the capture card. Let's see if that will. I guess I have to press the R button. Oh, okay. All right, so there's one code. I have to load in 10 of these, of course. So let's see if we can speed this process up a little bit. And X for the code. And we have a code here for Zarina shortly. And we can see we only get 10 points per code because these are not special codes. Let's see if this will read. All right, good. Even though it was at an angle, it did fine. So there's code number 2. And meanwhile, I will pick out a third one. So there's 20 more points, 20 points altogether. Okay, so the next one is going to be Sandygast. I can kind of get this in the right position. I don't know if it's going to object. Okay, no, it seems to be fine. And the next one I guess I'll pick is Rampardos. And I guess that is, we get that from evolving Cranidos. Is that right? I did in my other games get all of the Akala Pokemon, but I think in this case for Rampardos I traded for it. I don't think that I actually evolved. I evolved it. Alright, so one more code. Keep going. Okay, so the next code is going to be Politoed. Let's say, okay, we're up to 40 points. And Politoed I did actually catch. That was easier than I thought it would be. But again, that's not the current game. This is just chit-chat while we get these codes loaded for our island scan. Okay. Let's get this. Okay, this is Gudra. And again, while I got a Gumi, I ended up getting a Gudra from the GTS. We'll get some more, try to get something interesting here. Oh, why not? The next one is going to be Oranguru. Alright, that's good. Why not get Pichachu up here as long as we have it handy. They seem like a mismatched pair. Alright, that worked out. Of course, I can't resist Grannie. Grannie was one of my favorite Pokemon to play with when I first played through Pokemon Sun and Moon. Okay, so there's that one. The next one I'm just going to put in is Golisopod. And after that, we'll only need one more. Whoops, don't want to put it in front of the cord. Okay. Almost done here. Okay, so for our last one, we're just going to do Miltank. Why not? There we go. I'll close out this other game and we can get going. Okay, so we've got the scan going on here, and looks like we are ready. Updated 100 points. All right, so now let's see. Okay, I didn't realize I could stay in it. So now I'll just hold down the R button or hold the lower screen, and it says, okay, Bellsprout's on Route 5. That's great, because we have access to all of Route 5 at this point, I believe we have. Okay, so we have an hour to catch it. Catching it doesn't seem to be the problem so much as let's go see if we can get a shiny one. And I'm not sure if we will encounter it on the lower part of Route 5 that we can access from here, or if we have to go all the way up to Lush Jungle and get to the top of Route 5. So we'll find out. So Sigalith, let me know, can you hear me okay? Is my voice too quiet? Is it fine with regards to the music? I just, unfortunately don't have the right set of speakers and so forth to be able to hear what you hear. I can hear both things, but I can't hear the mix of it. Okay, here's our Bellsprout. And although I very much want to catch it, I am going to wait for a shiny, so we're going to use the runaway method here. It's almost as if I'm thinking, oh, I'll have to fight my way over. Yeah, the quick balls, I think I have a few quick balls in case we do see a shiny. I don't have anything with false swipe at the moment. Out of the distribution Pokemon, it turns out that Marshadow is the only one that can learn false swipe, and so I'm not willing to put false swipe on my Marshadow. So I'll have to wait till I can catch something. I didn't catch a Spearow, but I will catch a Cubone at some point, and I can put false swipe on Cubone. Alright, well, certainly this is not Bellsprout. Will I catch Bellsprout? Here I will, but that's not shiny. Wouldn't that be fun? I think the way the shiny looks for Bellsprout is really nice looking in this gen. So, folks in the chat and folks watching, is anyone shiny hunting today? And if so, what are you shiny hunting for? And who is going to get Pokemon's Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon? I'd love to know what you think. I realized that I did have both Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon ordered. I will be live streaming the first day. I think it's going to be, I'm going to live stream Pokemon Ultra Sun. And so that will be a week from today, Friday the 17th. Approximately around this time, it might be a little bit earlier, but I will just keep live streaming until I get too tired to continue. I have avoided most of the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon trailers. So I will be playing it, not exactly blind, but I will be playing it with, you know, completely new eyes, hopefully in some state of innocence. Well, this is a Bellsprout, but it's not shiny. I did have an announcement up on YouTube where I had scheduled the next Friday's live stream, and then when I went to put up this live stream, it erased it. So I don't know. I'm still pre-announcing, and I think it'll show up on YouTube when I'm done with this stream. But any live stream I do between now and next Friday, unless YouTube can fix this bug, that announcement is going to be, I don't know, temporarily vanished or something. I'm not really sure why YouTube doesn't. It looks like it allows you to post announcements of several future live stream events, but not if they have different thumbnails. Who knew? Little tips as I learn more about what the live streaming platform is like here on YouTube. I think I'm coming up on my 1 month anniversary, a little past 1 month of since I started live streaming, and it's amazing how much a person has to learn. You think you can just live stream, but the more you want to accomplish, the more the learning curve can be formidable, because the way things actually work is not really so easily found in the help features and so forth. I think all the help files for YouTube were written a long time ago, and they've changed a lot of things, and so you just, you know, like anything else, just like gameplay, you learn by trial and error. Okay, where's my Celebi? Where's my not Celebi, excuse me, my Bellsprout. Where's my shiny Bellsprout? Well, Bellsprout, I'm glad you're showing up, but I want to see your shiny friends. Maybe Bellsprout's just playing like hide and seek. You know, it's going to hide between this leaf and that piece of grass. Of course, Lillipup is not what I'm looking for at the moment. Wow. It is good, in my opinion, to try to have a Pokemon in your party that has pickup, at least, you know, in the first half of the game, because there are some things, such as the Destiny Knot, that you need for being able to control IVs when you're breeding, that you can only get through pickup. A lot of things you can get on the, well actually, let me think. You can get things with battle points, but battle points can be hard to accumulate until you're at least, I don't know, 2/3 through the game, or 2/3 on your way to the to becoming champion. Celebi is so cute. The thing about Celebi is I want to see it get strong. I want to know what the secret is to making Celebi a very powerful Pokemon. I'm hoping it's the hidden power. Okay, where's my Bellsprout? I think I'll just collect these berries and then we'll keep hunting our island scan Pokemon. Now that we finally have access to Poke Pelago, we are going to develop it and harvest berries, and in particular create a place for being able to hatch eggs and raise levels of Pokemon that we breed, so we can breed for egg moves and then IVs and then for a shiny. But this is not the shiny Bellsprout, so we'll do a few more of these runaway shiny hunting method. For some reason, I must not have really played through in this grassy area before, because I didn't realize how many of the random encounters were Fomantis. Oh, what am I thinking? You know what? Right, there's the Bellsprout. I think I am going to catch a Fomantis because they are, Fomantis can learn False Swipe. And I didn't really use that in my prior playthroughs of this game. So that, you know, I could just raise its level to a Lurantis and have a cool False Swipe Pokemon. Yeah, that's my plan. That's one of my many plans. Oh, Bellsprout, you're very cute. I think shiny Victory Bell, that would be it. That would, I think that's what I want to do if and when I catch my shiny Bellsprout. I will raise its level and evolve it to a Victory Bell. Picky Peck, don't eat my Pokemon. Don't eat Bellsprout. Alright then, here we go. Bellsprout, go get your friends. The runaway method is pretty fast and pretty easy, but somehow it feels less reliable than the SOS method. Alright, so this Fomantis I think I will just go ahead and catch. Doesn't really matter if it's male or female. So, let's see. I don't think I can weaken it without killing it. Yeah, I have super strong moves here. I don't think I have any Pokemon that would... Yeah, I'm just going to be chucking Pokeballs at it pointlessly, but perhaps it will work. I think I have a lot of Pokeballs. Yeah, let's just chuck Pokeballs at it. Hey, Wolfie. Good day to you. No, you're not late. I hope I'm not interrupting... Oh, no, it's early where you are. I was going to say, I hope I'm not interrupting your school day. But no, you're not late. You're not late. I'm early. I am at the moment. I'm in a very relaxed way trying to catch this Fomantis so I can teach it Yes, it's early where you are. So I can teach a false swipe so that if I encounter shinies, I'll be able to false swipe them. But in the main part here, my goal, well, I'm multitasking poorly. My goal is to catch a shiny Bellsprout because it's my island Pokemon and I'm actually on an island scan. And I think I'm going to just run from the Fomantis because the island scan, I only have a certain amount of time. Oh, it's Veterans Day. Okay, all right, good, good, good. I should know this. I haven't looked at the calendar. Okay, no school. Well, thanks for joining us when you first wake up. A little bit of Pokemon first thing in the day. That can be nice. It's also nice to have it in the afternoon. Oh, if there's a, you know what I want to do? Okay, so here's my island Pokemon, my Bellsprout. I'm on Route 5, but it's not shiny, so I'm doing the runaway method. It turns out that in Pokemon Moon, it shows you the moon when you can get to a scene where it shows it in the actual phase of the moon that it's in according to the calendar day in your DS. So my DS is set to the right time for the time zone that I'm in, the right day. So it actually interestingly can calculate that, and so my game, if I can figure out how to do it, will show the half moon up in the sky. Okay, so you're going to do your shiny hunt for Eevee. Cool, that's nice. Are you going to do an SOS hunt or a Masuda method hunt? If I were you, I'd go with SOS, but tell me what you think. Don't forget to eat breakfast or lunch or dinner, depending on other folks in the chat where you are. Eevee is the mascot for your channel, the second mascot. Who's the first? SOS method for Eevee. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the most reliable, in my opinion. My limited experience is the most reliable method. I have caught, I think, about 14 shinies in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I would say maybe 3 or 4 were random encounters, but most of them were SOS. Actually, maybe all the rest of them were SOS, because I have not gotten any shinies from hatching eggs yet. I just don't seem to have the patience to hatch more than about, I don't know, maybe 45 to 60 at a time, and then I just decide I have to do something else. Although since I'm playing multiple games, I really could just go play the other game when I need to take a break from shiny hunting. Let's see. So, you're saying Larvitar, Cyndaquil fusion. I'm not sure who the first one is. Is that possibly the Spanish name for Cyndaquil? Okay, hang on. I in order to see that in the chat. Oh, okay, so that's your mascot. All right, look at your profile pic. Got it. All right, here is a Bellsprout, but I'm pretty sure it's not shiny. Let me just look. Like, the lips are purple. The coloring in some parts is the same. No, this is a regular. All right, so let's wait for our shiny Bellsprout. Sometimes spelling, when you have to type, it's a thing. Especially if you, in my case, fingers like hit the wrong keyboard, key for whatever letter. Then spell type is really spell fail, and it can make things far worse. Okay, Cinda. Well, I think Grubbin is really cool, but since this is mostly an event Pokemon or spooky Pokemon Granny run, I'm not catching bugs. Is there a ghost bug? Maybe there should be. A Pokemon that's both ghost type and bug type. What would that be? It would have to be some kind of spider that's particularly creepy, maybe? Don't know for sure. Oh, here's Bellsprout. But it's not a shiny Bellsprout yet. I suppose I could put up a counter, but I think, here, this is what I like to do. Wait, there we go. I'm twirling around, although I might have, don't know, I think you're supposed to stay twirling. You have a shiny Psyduck 2 in your channel banner, so that makes a third mascot. It's okay to have more than one mascot. I mean, there's all these great opportunities with... So there's 802 Pokemon at the moment before Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Does anybody know the exact number of Pokemon that are, of new Pokemon that are going to appear in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? You got shiny Rockruff. So what's your opinion? Are you going to evolve shiny Rockruff? And if you do, is it going to be midnight form or daytime form? What's your preference? You know, I was looking at the name for Lycanroc. I was looking at Lycanroc, and the way it's spelt, I was like, what are they trying to get at? And then it dawned on me, like months later, that Lycanroc, lichen, I'm going to type it in the chat. A lichen is a strange sort of prehistoric creature that grows on rocks and helps, it's one of the first forms of life that that appeared on the earth. So it would be, so that's where the pun is for the name. Lichen is it's not a fungus. It is actually almost a plant. It's a plant form of life. It grows on rocks. So this is not shiny. It's a very nice Bellsprout, but just not shiny. Hope you all noticed my blue lipstick for leftover from Halloween on my character here in the game. Nice. So you'll evolve it into a shiny midday form for Lycanroc. Cool. Very cool. I think a lot of people, you know, go for the blue, the midnight form, the shiny midnight form. However, I think that the daytime form is something else, a little different. Oh, you already have the shiny midnight? Cool. Very nice. I do not have either of the shiny things. Captain Kerbabble. Oh, there we go. Captain Kerbabble. Welcome to the chat. Glad you could visit us today. So at the moment, we are shiny hunting our island Pokemon for the day on Melee Island, which is Bellsprout. And we're just using the runaway method. I think we have some time left on it, maybe half an hour? Not sure. Okay. I think we can see how much time there is left on this island scan by looking at it this way. Yeah, up at the top here. So 37 minutes and 10 seconds roughly left, and we are on Route 5 on Akala Island. Yeah, I was very excited to find out that you could shiny hunt the island scan simply by running away, because as we all know, the island scan Pokemon will not, they don't do SOS calls. So the runaway method is the only method to get it. And you know that it resets each time you run away, because you'll see some of the encounters for Bellsprout in this case will be female and some will be male. Thank you for shiny luck. I think we all should have shiny luck today because it's Friday. It seems like Shiny Friday is a thing, right? Is Shiny Friday a thing? I think it's a thing. Yeah, we want to hear it. Tell us, Kerbabble, tell us. Of course, I'm ignoring the updates myself, but you can tell the chat. I want to be surprised. I guess I am going to be surprised when I'm doing a live stream around this time next week on Friday for Pokemon Ultra Sun. And I've announced it on my channel, but I have to re-announce it because YouTube killed my announcement for some reason. I think I'll announce it with a short video. That would be the way to prevent it from disappearing. But it will be a live event. So around 5 to 6 new Pokemon in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Certainly we're going to see new forms. We know that from some of the trailers. I'm trying to avoid the trailers. It's kind of hard because they're everywhere. And if you do any kind of searches on YouTube for Pokemon, you see all of these thumbnails that have spoilers in them. So yes, I have a Twitter. And if you look in the description of any of my videos, it will show my Twitter name. So anyone that that has a Twitter, please follow me. I will follow you back, and you'll also be able to see my announcements for videos and live streams, and a few other random things of interest that I post. It is about Pokemon, though. That's the thing. Yes, I watch Verlicify for the news also, but as I say, he started getting very specific with the spoilers, and so I just thought that's really, really good. I really like the way he stays up to date on things, but I'm just going to try to stay ignorant. Zeraora. Is that how you would pronounce it? Zeraora? Wow, that's like Zeraora. I wonder what the best way to pronounce that. Okay. Well, I love these Bellsprouts. Just love them. But I want a shiny Bellsprout. Is that so much to ask? We all want your friend code. Please feel free to add my friend code. My in-game name is actually spelt like you see it on the screen, only it ends in Grannie for in-game, but the name you see on the screen is fine for adding me to your friend list on the on the DS. But yeah, please feel free to put your friend code in the chat, because we do trades and also battles. If you have the Discord, there's a link to invitation link to my Discord server. I do think it would be good to for me to figure out a way to incorporate battles into my live streaming, because they are fun, but then they take time to set up if the friend codes aren't there already. So definitely share friend codes and get that together, because it makes the battling part much easier if it's all set up. Okay. Well, I'm certainly happy for these encounters, the encounter rate on my island scan Bellsprout. But where's my shiny? That's all I want to know. You know, I didn't really put shiny hunting didn't really put shiny hunting in the title of my live stream, but I do save my live streams on my video channel for people that want to, you know, catch it later. Maybe they're they have an appointment or at a friend's house, or don't have internet at the time that I live stream, so they can look at it later. Okay, so Kerbabble, you've got a rock type friend Safari. I've been told that my friend Safari is Ghost, which is pretty fun. I guess I should friend myself from my other game. Oh, Wolfie, I like your suggestion. A weekend series of battling fans. Yes, that would be good, because a lot more people are available on the weekends, to be sure. It's just part of the reason I stream during the weekdays is that hardly anybody streams during the weekdays, especially Monday and Tuesday. And, you know, I think it's nice for people to be able to see Pokemon live streams every day of the week. And, you know, when there's a popular part of the year, like this time last year, November and December, you could easily find them. But in like August and September, there's hardly anything happening on a lot of the weekdays for Pokemon live streams. Granny Run and Island Scan. Yeah. Island Scan Shiny Hunt. Yeah, I wonder if I can, you know what, let me just see if I can change that without, oh, an Island Scan Shiny Hunt. Okay, yeah, it says it, all right, good. Cool, Wolfie. You'll find out what your friend Safari is if you have a Pokemon X or Y game you can throw into it. Sometimes, you know, what I've done in the past with Pokemon X and Y, I didn't play it when it first came out. So I went and I downloaded a new copy of Pokemon Y, but I went to the store and got a used copy of Pokemon X, and before I erased it, I looked at what the prior player had played, and it was really fun. They'd already gotten to the Friend Safari. So I didn't right away erase it. It was a weird thing, because I could play, you know, from my Pokemon X to Pokemon Y. And then I did erase it because, you know, I'd rather have my own game, of course. So, Wolfie, you're saying one of your DSs is fighting? Is that the one? Well, you should just give me the friend codes for all of them if you like. Okay. Gotta get rid of Lillipup. I guess Meowth could be considered a spooky Pokemon. I'm trying to get a slightly spooky Pokemon that has pickup, and I didn't want to get Meowth in the early part of this game because primarily I want to do whatever hunting I do besides shiny hunting. I want to do in Memorial Hill. Okay, all right. I got it. I see what you're saying in the chat. Okay. Well, I will end up catching a Bellsprout before the island scan ends, but we're just gonna keep going at the moment. Try to catch a shiny. Okay, if y'all can pause just a minute, I'll be right. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have to readjust my microphone. Let me know if that's a good volume for the microphone in the chat. And we'll continue with our shiny hunting. Sorry about the little wait. Captain Kerbabble, if you have Discord, you can always exchange it in the Discord. Otherwise, just to let you know, that the chats disappear after the live stream ends. Nobody can see it, so that's the thing. The other thing is, if you want to post it in as a comment to this video on YouTube. After the people see it that you want to see it, you can always delete your comment. So that's one way to kind of limit your exposure, although nobody can do anything with your code if you don't add them. Well, since apparently I'm on Route 5, these different patches of grass, maybe I'll have better shiny luck. It's kind of fun to see, you know, when Celebi comes out, to see the red Cherish Ball get thrown. I mean, it reinforces that it's an event Pokemon. Hey Alexis, welcome to the chat. I'm glad everybody's trading friend codes. We do exchange Pokemon, we do battle, and if you want to join my Discord, please feel free, because it's pretty easy to set up with the DMs on Discord, different trades and battling times. I don't have live streams yet where I battle, although I will. I just don't want that to take over my channel, since I like the shiny hunting and some of these crazy ideas that I've been getting for playthroughs. I like Bellsprout, but I want a shiny Bellsprout. I want my shiny. I like the way Bellsprout dances. I don't know if anyone in the chat plays Pokemon Go, but I have to say Bellsprout's dance and the Pokemon Go music went together perfectly. It was like you could totally make a cute video out of that, which I started to make but never finished. Hey Alexis, if you want to add my friend code up on the screen, please feel free. I'd be happy to add yours back. I will be doing giveaways. I keep saying that. I just haven't organized when. I've got to do it really before Pokemon Sun and Moon drop. I have 5 IV Pokemon that I've been breeding for competitive, and I have all of these breeding rejects that there's nothing wrong with them. They're great Pokemon. I just don't need like 30 of them, you know, and more in some cases. All right, so that's not a shiny Bellsprout. Shine for me. Bellsprout. Has anybody evolved a Bellsprout in Pokemon Sun or Moon? You know, I think a joint Pokemon giveaway would be a great idea, and really we could invite anybody in. I think the best way to do it would be to sort of have people be able to join their voices in on Discord during a live stream for a giveaway. I think that would be a way to do it. Definitely think that would be a way to do it. I wonder if Lillipups eat Bellsprouts. You know, sometimes like dogs chew up grass. Wouldn't that be weird? I think Bellsprout's too clever to get caught. Picky Peck, go away. I want my Bellsprout. Well, okay, got my Bellsprout. Call your shiny friends. I don't know if you're asking me, but I am playing Pokemon Moon at the moment, as you can probably tell from the fact that it's dark outside. Oh, I see. You guys are talking about what to use to battle. Yeah, Gen 7. Okay, so the battling system should still work, but the PGL system, if you try to go through the website, they're down now. They're going to be down until the release of Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I mean. Supposedly everything through the Festival Plaza should still work, though, this next week. My favorite shiny hunting method for Gen 7 is absolutely SOS. I've just gotten the most success that way. This runaway method is very easy, but I feel insecure somehow, and although I'm using Masuda method on a number of different shinies, I don't seem to have very much patience. What about you guys in the chat? What are your favorite shiny hunting methods? Oh, okay, so SOS or chain fishing. So the chain fishing is for Gen 6. And I think in some cases you have to be really still for chain fishing to work. So basically that means like standing on the on the shore, on the edge of a pond or whatever. 6 IV EV Machop, nice. Out of all of the competitive breeding I've done, I have found once you get everything up to like the two Pokemon you're breeding together, once you get them up to 5 IVs, you can I've gotten some 6 IVs, but it really is not that common. Even though there's a method to it and you can make it happen eventually, you don't get that many. Apparently it's because the Destiny Knot only copies 5 IVs, so even if you have 2 6 IV Pokemon, not all of the babies will have 6 perfect IVs. So Alexis, you're saying you like Masuda Method, Chain Fishing, SOS, and Friend Safari, so you like all of them, apparently. Oh well, okay. We didn't mention the horde hunting. I guess that's what you call it in like Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. I think that's a clever way to do it. I've only done that a little bit. I did end up finding a shiny, but I, for some reason, wasn't looking for one at the time. It was a spontaneous horde encounter with one shiny in it. Okay. Picky Peck, go away. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Horde hunting is okay. Yeah, I've just had the best luck with the... I think one of the things I like about the SOS hunting is if I get to some high number of encounters, 60 or 70 or something, and 80, and I just get, fed up and decide to end it, I can catch the most recent one and it'll have at least 4 perfect IVs, so I don't feel like the time is wasted somehow. Although, time is never wasted if you are having fun. That's what they call time well spent. Well, when you wonder if something is a competitive battle, it's sort of a matter of definition. I mean, I guess some people are, super excited about, like competitive battling, and, they want to climb ladders and so forth. But, casual battling is good too. Right? It's all about the interaction. Where's my shiny Bellsprout? I wonder what I have to do to get the moon to the camera angle to show the moon in my game, because today we have a half moon, and it will show up in the game. I think it will show when I get to Royal Plaza. I think that's a way. On Royal Avenue, I think there's a way to get the camera angle to go up in the sky. Well, certainly if I go to an area where the little R shows up and you can take pictures, then you can control where the focus of the image is. I'm glad that the encounter rate for the island scan is relatively high. Oh yeah, the Poke Radar, I could never really make that work. I mean, I was able to do it, but it wasn't very effective. I felt the controls were awkward also, and it was, I don't know, it was way more random than maybe it should have been. Good luck on your battle, folks in the chat. I think my island scan probably only has a few more minutes. Let me see. Let's have a look. Oh, 10 more minutes. Let's keep going with it. It would be really awesome if I could catch a shiny Bellsprout, that is. I haven't actually been counting the number of encounters in the island scan, but if I were to try to guess how many of the island scan Pokemon appear per minute, because you do get some of these others, I would say, let's see, maybe 2 or 3 per minute? Is that, I don't know if that's like a high number. Because it takes, it takes a few seconds to get in. Probably 15 seconds to get in and out. So I'm guessing that maybe on average in the course of an hour you might see like 2 to 3 Pokemon per minute of the island scan. It is a Bellsprout, but it's still not shiny. Alexis, sorry, I missed your comment. Masuda method is your favorite because you have a more controlled situation, plus the thing is already yours. Well, that is absolutely true. That is definitely good, and certainly I like being able to control the number of IVs and at a minimum, the egg moves that I pass to it. So, I mean, that's the thing. I have not tried Masuda method on, just raw Pokemon that I've caught. I usually breed them at least for 4 or 5 IVs before I start. I like having. It's hard to get. So Ditto breeding is a thing, but it's hard to get a good Pokemon, 4 or higher IVs Pokemon from the GTS. I tend to say when I'm trading. And I say I want Pokemon from other languages. I want to fill my Pokedex with other languages. That's pretty much how I typically make sure that the Pokemon I'm getting in return is from another country. However, although I'll name my Pokemon like 4+ IVs or something, you have no idea what someone is going to give you in a trade. Well, good luck with the hacked shiny Pokemon. I've decided not to take any kind of hacked Pokemon. If I've gotten 1 or 2 Pokemon that were shiny level 100s from the Wonder Trade, and I just throw them away. I mean, I look at the IVs, and as soon as I realize that it looks too good to be true, I just release them. So, Wolfie, I think hacking is fine as long as the people know what they're playing with. I don't like it as a method of deception, because I feel like deception is not good sportsmanship. But I think it's totally fine for people who are sort of experimenting, and they know it's hacked, and the other person knows it's hacked, and they want to see what will happen. I think that's totally fine. I just don't agree with deceptive practices. So wonder trading hacks is terrible, because you can get somebody banned and they wouldn't even know what happened. Yeah. Well, I don't try to force my opinions on others, but thank you. I'm glad you agree. I think I'm running out of time to catch a shiny. So I'm going to run from this one. I'm going to check the time, and then I'm going to just do a countdown and see if I can catch any Bellsprout before my time runs out. So let's see. Have a quick check. You keep a male foreign member of each egg group with the 6 IV. Well, that's really good. That's a great idea, because then you can pass on your egg moves. Must take a while to make that kind of a collection, though. I really admire you. All right, I have 4 more minutes. I'm going to try for 3 more tries, and then I'll just catch whatever Bellsprout shows up. So here's my countdown. And that's not even a Bellsprout, of course. Yeah, I know that PokeTuber likes to get really riled up in his conversation about that. And, you know, as I say, some of his points have merit, but then some of his accusations are false, and they don't really look at he doesn't consider all sides of it. So, you know, I think each person decides for themselves, and I think the main thing is Pokemon is for fun, and you know, if you consider other people's desire to play in an honest way, then, you know, I think it's good. So I don't know if that Pokemon, if that PokeTuber is depending on hacking to get info, because I think it's important to know that PokeTubers that have really, really high subscription rates and view counts, there are a number of them that Nintendo will give them early release copies of games that are not yet released, and they tend to share that information with one another. So, you know, just because information comes out early doesn't necessarily mean it's coming from hacking. Usually when a PokeTuber, when Nintendo has partnered with them and gives them early copies, it's always with the restriction that they cannot publish any gameplay videos until the release day. So a lot of PokeTubers will, you know, have up to 2 weeks or possibly even longer to examine the games and get their videos ready. They just can't upload them until release day. Alright, so I think this is encounter number 2. I think I have 1 more, and then I better catch it. Thank you for folks who are subscribing, and please feel free to drop a like down below if you are liking this live stream at all. It will help the channel, and I appreciate that. And it helps other YouTubers who might want this kind of family-friendly live stream. It helps them find it better. Oh, I hope my time doesn't run out. The very next Bellsprout, I'm going to try to catch it, shiny or not, just so that I could in fact do a Marshadow method on it, if that's what it comes to. I have Bellsprouts that I uploaded, that I brought into Pokebank from Gen 1, my Pokemon Blue game. Alright, so I'll see if I can catch this. I can't weaken it because I'm too strong. Although, I'll throw a few Pokeballs at it. I'm just thinking here. I don't even have something that can paralyze it. Oh, so did you see the half moon there? Okay, I'm gonna throw another Pokeball. Look at the sky and you'll see the half moon, which is what we really have tonight. If you have clear sky and you can look up. See my half moon? Stay in the ball. Oh, I could have used a luxury ball. I didn't think of that. Okay, I got my Bellsprout. It's not shiny, but I'll make it shiny with Marshadow. Or I'll try again next Friday. But probably not on a live stream. But I like to give Bellsprout a name, yes. So, here's a funny thing I figured out to do. I don't do it all the time, but I do think this is kind of funny. You can get a shortening from isgood. It's is.gd, isgood.com, and you can shorten the name of your website. So this is the short name for the page on my YouTube for all the videos and the uploads. So I have it memorized here. So if I gave this away and somebody typed this in, they saw, oh, that's a weird name for Pokemon. If they typed it in exactly like that to the browser would take them to my videos and uploads page. So that's a tip for any of you who trade Pokemon on the Wonder Trade. It's just a crazy, funny little thing. Island scan has ended. Wow, that was just in the nick of time. Let's have a look. Alright, so here's the Bellsprout that I just caught that I will end up using for the beginning of my Marshadow method. So it has chlorophyll ability, which is pretty good for the Bellsprout. And it has acid spray. I think acid spray is, let me just do a quick check on Celebi. I'm pretty sure it is yes, it is, what do they call it? It's a special move. So it's not commonly found on Bellsprout in other games, or if you, yeah, I mean, this is the way to catch them in the wild, of course, in this generation. So acid spray, it's only a level, it's only got power of 40, but it is a special poison move. A lot of the poison moves are physical attack. And it's got poison powder, which I don't care so much about. Sleep powder, I do like that, because sleep is very handy in Gen 7. And wrap, which, wrap is okay. Wrap is okay if you're trying to catch something that wants to get away. But good. I feel like I've accomplished at least one of my stream goals. Alexis, you do a lot of wonder trading. Are you going to do safari hunts now? I guess that's for the stream. That's not part of my. I mean, that's for your chat, folks. But I think the next thing that I'm going to do is put my island scan guy into the box, and rather than shiny hunting. Okay, so this is very early in my game. So I'm going to go to Poke Pelago and talk a little bit about how I think I want to develop the Poke Pelago in the most efficient manner. And I'm going to just run back to where the Royal Avenue is. Oh, tasty cereal, breakfast, or lunch, or cereal snack. Tasty cereal snack coming right up. That sounds good. So, here we are. Nighttime in the game. We've got some sparkly. So, oh, look. There is a strange creature from my Zygarde cube over here. Yes. Happy to get it. Alright, we haven't gone on Route 8 yet. We only just, in the last live stream, got the opportunity to get to Poke Pelago. I guess some people say Poke Pelago. Both are good ways to say it. Alright. So, of course, he wants to make suggestions. What I did between this stream and the last stream was I collected beans, and I did a little bit of breeding of Pokemon, of my starter Pokemon. I just wanted to get enough Pokemon to get the numbers right. So I have a Carbink and a Magnemite that have shown up here. Let's look at the Carbink. I've found that when you're farther along in the game, the island Poke Pelago Pokemon that show up are very high level, like level 53. So they have a lot of moves, and they're good for egg move breeding. They're not necessarily that strong, but there's a way around that. All depends how you use them in battle. IVs, people go crazy over perfect IVs, but IVs only give you a 10% improvement on the base stat. So 10% is good, but if you're using, a move with type advantage, then you're looking at 50% improvement, right? So always plan your moves first before you worry about IVs. Think about what moves you want. So I just want to talk about this a bit. When you first get to Poke Pelago, you can get a very efficient setup for shiny breeding or raising the IVs. And so my priority always tends to be that when you first get access to Poke Pelago, do the very first island first, so that you get the most beans as quickly as possible. For my own purposes, I don't think that developing the Berry Island is that important, but I do think it's important to get this island, Isle of Fun, is the way that you get your various shiny stones for evolving. So that's fairly important to do quickly. This, I think the development is very good, because in order to get certain egg moves, you want to be able to level up your guys quickly. So this is a priority, and having at least one of the part of the development for Isle of Vu, so that you can hatch your eggs quickly. So you can see I've done a phase 1 on that. One little comment about Isle of Vu is that I did a little video on this. If you say Isle of Vu, I love you, that's how you can remember what it does. Isle of Vu is I love you. And when you put the Pokemon on Isle of Vu Island, it gets friendlier, or the eggs hatch. And so that's how I remember it. It's the Love Island. So I'm going to go ahead and see. I need 3 more Pokemon in my boxes in order to develop this. I have plenty of beans. So the other thing that's worthwhile is you send out a bean bottle, and you get one back, or you get 2 or 3 back. But here's how it works. They put plain beans into the bottle, but the beans that you get back are sometimes patterned beans or even rainbow beans. So it's worthwhile to keep that part of it going. So you can see that I did, certainly all of the berries will grow faster if you put beans in, but I'm still collecting beans for Isle development, so I'm not in a great hurry for that. So that's all. Those are the only 2 islands I've got so far. I'm going to shake the tree, collect some more beans, and then I think we'll just see if I've got eggs, or maybe do a teeny bit of breeding so that I can get that Pokemon up. Now, I could just catch Pokemon, but because I'm doing a theme in this playthrough, the theme being playing with disobedient Pokemon and playing with spooky Pokemon, I am not going to just catch anything. My own preference in this playthrough is to do breeding to get the extra Pokemon to develop Poke Pelago. So that's my strategy. It's a little different than what we have. I have plenty of beans. I only need 45. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of beans in here. One of the things I've noticed about this is the more beans that you put in here, or the better, I guess, quality of beans, the more likely the Pokemon are to stick around. Let's see. People in the chat. It says you've been sending too many messages and it stops you from sending them for a while. Oh, okay. Well, instead of sending multiple messages, maybe put a bunch of sentences into one message. And I'm still learning how this chat thing works. I have the chat. I think the chat is set up for, I don't know. I don't know what the limitations are. I'll look into it though. Okay. Well, I think you guys are all doing fine. Maybe it's how many in a row before somebody else can jump in the chat. So, yeah, I'm multitasking here. So let me say one other thing about Poke Pelago, this main island where you get the beans. As a shiny hunter, you probably know that these Pokemon that appear on the island sometimes can be shiny, but then you don't know if you get a shiny one appear, you don't know if it is if it's going to either stay on the island, or you don't know if it's going to run away. So one of the things is if you get to the screen on a Pokemon that's come to your island and it's shiny, I strongly recommend that you immediately fill up your cart with the patterned beans, so that it looks like you've got at least 40 hours of Pokebean effects to encourage that Pokemon to stay. The other thing about shiny hunting in the Poke Pelago is, they say basically on a day when you want to try shiny hunting, the day before, fill up your cart with beans so that you know at least some of your Pokemon will arrive. And do a save of your game before the very first time you go to Poke Pelago. Then go to Poke Pelago, look at the Pokemon that are visiting, and if they're not shiny, you can do a soft reset at that point. And possibly just farm it until the Pokemon that have arrived are shiny. I have not done that, but I have seen YouTube videos where it actually works. I see you guys are experimenting with the chat. Have fun with that. All right, so I think I will harvest a few more beans, and then we will get, I guess, just 2 or 3 more Pokemon. Actually, we don't need to. We'll just harvest these beans and develop these aisles here. Okay, don't need to harvest every possible bean. So we'll go out. But let's see if I have eggs waiting in the box. Because if I can just get them hatched, then we can get the Poke Pelago developed for shiny breeding. So let me show you how I've set this up. So I set up the display so that all of the boxes show up. These are my event Pokemon and my distribution, my event Pokemon that I got from the cards and so forth. Cute. And these are the very few Pokemon that I've caught so far. And here's where I started to breed, and I'll just show you. This box is these let's just go at it like this. Okay, so I'm sorry, I guess you can't really see it as well as I thought. So these are Pokemon that I bred. I took the Litten starter and the Lycanroc that had Fire Fang from my distribution Pokemon, and I put them in the daycare center together because my starter happened to be a female in this game. And so, very nice, it gave me the egg move Fire Fang on my Litten. Now, I don't have a way of judging the IVs of these guys, so not worried about it, but this is pretty much how. And then for the same, I did the same thing. I bred the event distribution Salazzle with the same Midnight Lycanroc, and it passed along Fake Out. So, and I believe that's because Fake Out was already on, Fake Out was already on the distribution Salazzle, so it interpreted that as an egg move. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, with this distribution, with this Salazzle, I soft reset till I got, well, I guess it's already a female. What am I thinking? All right, so this is the plan. We are basically going to just go ahead and put some eggs into our party. I think we need 3 of them. Maybe it's 2. I'll make room for 3 if I have 3. That's 3. And, okay, I only have 2 eggs. So, let me just think for a minute. 42, 45. I'm going to check that one more time. Let's see, Alexis, are these Silvally, Ditto, Misdreavus, Apom, Salazzle, Yangmo, Arceus? What does that represent? Greninja. Oh, are these your shinies? Are these your shinies? Alright. Let's see what he wants. So it says, let's have a quick look. Develop the Isles. Okay, I need 45. I have 44. Okay, so it says I've got 44 Pokemon. I only need to hatch 1 egg. Good. That's all I wanted to know. Might as well pick up some beans while I'm here. I think this music is so fun. Alright, so one of the things I like to do when I'm hatching eggs is I like to go to fun places to hatch them. I don't think it's necessary to run around in that pen just to hatch the eggs. And I don't have... Yeah, I mean, none of my distribution Pokemon have the flame body, so it may seem like it's going to take more steps, but it doesn't matter. You know, once I hatch the Pokemon, I just like it to say something other than hatched at the Paniola Ranch. So if I'm hatching the Salazzles, it's kind of fun to have them hatch on the well of a volcano park. Or if you're hatching like a Tyrogue or something, have it hatch at the the Battle Royale area or the Battle Tree if you're that far along in the game. And the other thing is, of course, when you're running to hatch an egg, you don't have to run fast. You can, as long as the Tauros is making the yellow, you don't have to move it very quickly, because it takes the same number of steps as long as it's in that fast mode. Oh my goodness, Alexis, you're still giving us this wonderful long list. Are these all your shinies, really? This is like awesome. Okay, we have a hatch. can't remember if this is the Salazzle group of, we're about to find out. Oh! Okay, I was wondering where this egg was. So this Eevee egg is the egg that they give you at the Pokemon nursery when you first get there. They say, do you want this egg? And apparently I said yes. I just got it mixed up with the other eggs. Yes. Hey, Eevee, you joined the Pokedex. Oh, these are your 6 IV Pokemon. Sorry. I'm not following the chat very well. Alright, let's have a little look at Eevee. Make it do its little action. And isn't there some way to make it show its area? I guess it's not there. Well, I like to give Eevee a nickname. I don't know. Anybody have Captain, thank you for the offer. I am going to just hunt my own shinies, but that is super nice of you, and I think other people that may want them. That's just really awesome. Let's see. Oh, cool. All right. Any suggestions for this Eevee name? I don't know. I don't have any ideas. I should come up with something for naming Eevee. Oh, all right. So this is silly. It's a silly name. I can always rename it. Eevee Ivy over. Something we used to say a million years ago when we would do jump rope. So Eevee Ivy over. Okay, that's silly, but it'll do. I'm glad it's a male. Although that's really just for passing moves. Should I go ahead and breed it and level it up? Shouldn't run into people, right? Not very good Pokemon manners to run into the pedestrians, I suppose. Alright, let's put this with Pokemon that I've caught and do a little check of Eevee's talents here, although we can't really tell. So it just came out of the egg. So of course the normal moves, it's got Runaway, which I'm not thrilled with for ability. And it gets defense at the expense of special defense. And yep, I'm just not that thrilled with it, but perhaps it will become something later in the game. And I don't really need to do more egg hatching at the moment because I want to progress and I guess see if we can get through Route 8 and over to get over to Lush Jungle. Alexis, I'm laughing at your comment that you've put over 999 hours onto your Moon copy. My original copy of Moon, I also did that 999 hours, which I'm glad the game still works after that. But it is kind of funny to see that. All right, who do I want? I'm just going to put Charizard on my team, as well as Lycanroc, and I think I'm going to ditch Salazzle and bring Pichachu back into the picture. All right, here we go, off to Route 8. I do like to try to pick up the TMs as much as possible along the way, since, again, that has a lot to do with giving my Pokemon the talents I want it to do for egg moves. because again, you know, it's one thing in this generation where TMs are so easily applied, but if I'm trading to one of my other games where I haven't gotten that TM yet. Alright, so here we go. We're going to meet Colress, so I'll leave Celebi out in front at the moment. Okay. Hey lady, you gonna let us through the gate? Hey Scritch, welcome to the chat. Pokemon Soul Silver. I am not that familiar with shiny hunting on the emulators. Alright, so this nice lady at the gate is going to let me through the gate to Route 8. Scritch, have you tried playing the original Pokemon Gold and Silver that are available on the Virtual Console for the DS? The 2DS and 3DS. Alright, so Captain Mallow's trial is up ahead. Go along Route 8 and you'll find it, Lush Jungle. That's where we're headed. But certainly we would like to get some TMs on the way. Oh, I see a strange creature. This person, I think, gives you something after you've beat all the trainers on Route 8, which I may or may not want to do right at the moment. I think I would like to get to the Lush Jungle. And I think, uh-oh, I'm stopped. Who is it? Scritch, I see your comment, and I'm gonna block it because it's a family-friendly chat, and we're keeping the language appropriate for people of all ages. So just a heads up. You've been hunting for 10 hours on your game. I'm so sorry. Good luck. Oh, okay. Cool. Who is Bigfoot? Okay, Colress says he is a scientist. His research is bringing out the potential of Pokemon. And thus my attention is drawn to trainers like yourself. We don't see much of Colress in this game, but will we see him at all in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Yes, my name is DheGameNGrannie. You're going to give me a TM? I like that. Oh yes, Flame Charge. I like Flame Charge because Flame Charge is a physical flame move. Interesting. Okay, let's go. Sea Power. Of course, it's interesting that the game wants to make sure you know to go to Poke Pelago or... So let's just have a quick look at Flame Power. I don't think I'm going to teach it to anything, but let's have a look at it. Okay, so Flame Charge. So it's power 50. You get quite a number of them. Pretty good accuracy, and it is a physical move. So just for fun, Charizard can learn it. I don't think I'm going to teach it to him. But I'll have a look. I'll have a look. I might teach it to one of the baby Charizards if I breed. I probably will breed this Charizard. So the event Charizard came with a red card. It has Flare Blitz, which is very, very strong compared to Flame Charge, right? Power 120. Good accuracy. Funny thing about Charizard is, if you just look at his stats, you can see he needs a special attack for his stab move, for his fire move. So as good as this is, it's better for me to keep this so I can breed this on to other, say, monster Pokemon. I think he's in the dragon group. I think he's in monster and dragon egg breeding groups. So I'm not going to replace this, but as a battle version of Charizard, it should have, I think, Flamethrower, if I recollect correctly. I think that is special attack. So Dragon Dance, though, helps with the stats. So Earthquake, I just think it's so cool that Charizard can have Earthquake. Alright, so let's go out of this and head down Route 8. See what else we can find. And I'm going to do just a quick game save here because I haven't saved yet during this live stream. Now, I want to look under here. How do I do this? I guess you can't look under until later. It's usually if you... I guess I'll go in here, why not? What's up? You want me to go look for something? Stuffle. You want me to go find a Stuffle. Well, I'll let you know if I see one. That's not my main quest at the moment. I don't think these guys give you anything. Team Skull or Scoundrels. Alright. See you later, folks. Yeah, oh, I see. It's not pressing the A button. If you press the R button, you can look under. You can look under here, and there it is. Doesn't do much. I think it tries to run away at some point. I don't think it's going to run. Let's look around the camera. Is there anything else under this trailer? Alright, okay, there we go. It's always good to get one where there's something else happening in the picture. And let's have a look. So those are the boring ones, and there's the one. The best shot you've got? I suppose so. It's better if you can get them to turn around, of course. Where'd you take this? It's night. Nighty-night. The comments are funny on the pictures sometimes. My mom thought this was a good one, too. Okay, current thumbs up. So in the beginning of the game, which is really what this is with regards to the Poke Finder, it's not a bad score. Alright, version 2. Well, I'm not going to rush towards that. I'll save it to the card. I've always wondered, since you save these pictures to the card, if there's a way to get them off the card without using the game. So, alright, we're on our quest here. And I think there's berries I want to collect. Let's see, you're going for Sun because Ho-Oh is your favorite legendary. Shiny and normal. Ho-Oh is really interesting. Definitely a nice look. Jirachi. Where are you going to get Jirachi from? That's interesting. I think I never really realized that you could get Salandit at night on Route 8. I tended to think more about the daytime Pokemon. Alright. Yes, of course there's a Crabomnable, or maybe just a Crabrawler. This is a cute name because people who fight are brawlers. So, it's a little tricky to say. Alright, Celebi, I think we'll level you up and see what we can do here. I guess he has some evasion, Crabrawler. I have to wait for the future sight to take hold, of course. Is that English? Are you sure? There in the chat? Gotta tease you a little bit. It's mostly the spelling. The English is probably fine. We'll drop some rocks on him. That future sight attack really takes a lot of turns, considering. I guess it's probably good to use if your Pokemon is about to die or the battle's about to end or something. Well, not if the battle's going to end. Okay, Celebi grew to level 33. Okay, so there's the half moon, folks. This is what I was saying about how the game is actually synchronized with the real calendar. If your DS is set to the real time and date. And if you look out tonight and you have a clear sky, whatever time zone you're in, you will see a half moon. And when the moon is full in the game, you'll see a full moon if you're playing it. So I think that's just one of the little fun tidbits of Pokemon Sun and Moon. So make Celebi all happy here and give it some beans. Let's just check. I love the way it flies around. Okay, let's check everybody else. Got beans. Okay, Magearna could use a little attention. They certainly do much better in battle, and with for people who don't know, the reason to use this at all is that if you have at least one heart of affection, your HP grows 25% more than if you don't use Pokemon Refresh at all. 25%, that's a pretty healthy boost to a Pokemon's HP, so good to know, right? So that looks good, and Pichachu, everybody looks fine. The beach fog rolled into your town. Well, maybe it'll roll back out again. Okay, out we go. The thing about shiny Celebi is, I mean, even if it was legit, I like the colors of the original Celebi more. I'm collecting berries for my Poke Pelago. Oh, finally I got a citrus berry. I've been waiting for that. They are, I have found citrus berries to be very, very useful to me when I am fighting shiny, like in an SOS battle. Hey, want a battle, Mr. Research Man? So, once again, I encourage folks that if you like, please drop a thumbs up below this video. It will help other people find us while we're live streaming. And if you care to subscribe, you will get notifications of my live streams and my other videos. I wonder if Ancient Power will do any good here in this battle. Also, if you look in the description, you'll see my link to Twitter. If you have Twitter and you follow me on Twitter, I announce all of my videos and live streams there as well. as long as little tidbits. And I do allow people to, that follow me, I will follow you back, and you can always DM me on Twitter as well as Discord. Shieldon, I don't really have any grass moves. I wish I did. I'm going to switch. Who do I want to fight Shieldon with? I want to just use Magearna because Magearna is so cool. Now, so Magearna might not obey me. Level 50. It's not what I have yet in my trainer passport. So that's the point of this stream. What happens? How long will a Pokemon fight before it faints? Or how long will it disobey? So let's go ahead and just use, we'll start out with a lucky chant, see if we can get some crits. Pretended not to notice. So I've seen some of these Pokemon, these level 50 Pokemon, take a lot of hits, but then eventually they will stop disobeying. Pretended not to notice. Now, that's interesting. So Magearna has received a taunt, but it's been disobedient. Does a taunt make it suddenly respond to the move, or will it continue? Will the game allow it to not notice? So here we go. Let's see. Well, it used Flash Cannon. It's all right. That's an interesting thing. I don't have an answer to the question, but it'd be interesting to know. Wolfie G, if you can't find my Twitter account, look at, spell it exactly the way it's spelled in the description. I'm pretty sure I've got that right. Okay. At least I got some Pokebucks from battling this guy. You have anything else to say, mister? A further research topic. I never actually looked at these signs. Fossil Restoration Center. Oh, I'm across. I think this fossil guy gives me something cool. What's up? It's going to be a dream park. Dreams become reality and fossils become Pokemon. Well, I haven't got any fossils yet. What's back here? Thunderstone. So that's a good place to get Thunderstone if you haven't developed your Poke Pelago yet. And of course, what I want to know about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is this theme park going to be developed? Is there still going to be construction material on the ground? That's what I want to know. What about all these vacant lots? Okay. Hey, mister. There's this dude near here who says he wants to mow the whole theme park. Well, yes, we met him. I am going to have a quick look here. Captain Kerbabble, I believe I am going to fight in Lush Jungle for a bit. So I'll still be continuing to stream, I think, at least possibly another half hour. I'm going to have a quick look, though, at my Twitter account, because while I think everything is fine, I just want to have a look, because I have made changes. Just going to have a quick look and see. I want to see how I've spelt the name, because I believe it should be right. So the name to reach me by is the same as my YouTube name. So it's TheGameNGrannie, G-A-M-E-N, all those, G-R-A-N-N-I-E, all of those together. So you guys should be able to find me on Twitter with that Twitter name, and follow me, and I'll follow you back. All right. Here we go. We're back to the game, and I'll check into the Poke Center, and then we'll head over to Lush Jungle and look for TMs, and maybe we'll find some disobedient spooky Pokemon. Oh, I wonder So I wonder if I'll pass the trial, because the Lush Jungle trial can be pretty hard. If the Pokemon won't obey, this might turn out to be a fail. My first fail. No, don't think that way. It won't be a fail. Okay, sure, Captain. Thanks for dropping by. Feel free to come back. That would be great. Alright. So, I think all of these guys are fine. I've got some fire moves, rock moves, fairy moves. This should be good, right? My Pichachu is a lower level because even though it was an event Pokemon, I haven't used it that much. So, I'm just going to leave him in the party, see if he gets leveled up by hanging out. And I'll see if I can get free Poke Beans for today also. Okay, thanks for following me on Twitter. Appreciate that. I'll follow you back when after the stream ends, when I get over to Twitter and check it out. So the barista gives you free beans and sometimes interesting advice. The time in Alola is 0 o'clock. Oh, okay. That means my DS thinks it's 12 o'clock. It means my DS is not on standard time. It's still on daylight savings. I have to fix the clock. So my game thinks it's midnight. Or, well, you know, the moon aspect of it. What can I get started for you today? I think Komala coffee. Sometimes I actually drink coffee in real life, but not very much. I'm not that much of a coffee drinker. Just one sip could knock you out like the Pokemon Komala. Because koala bears like to sleep. By the way, are you checking out your trainer passport? Well, sometimes. Alright, have a tea biscuit on us. The Chaleur Sable. And they act like a full heal. I collect them. Haven't used them much in my first run-through of the game. First 2 run-throughs. Okay, so I've got Poke Beans. I'm going to show off one more thing about the Poke Beans, which I think are fun. It's just a tidbit. Excuse me, just a tidbit. So, if you look at the Poke Beans, see how, if going left to right, the red is 17, 11, 13, and so forth. Well, if you look all the way at the purple beans, that's all the way up to 26. It's because today is Friday. Like, let's just bear with me. Red is Sunday, blue is Monday, light blue is Tuesday, green is Wednesday, yellow is Thursday, purple is Friday, and the orange beans are Saturday. And then you start to see your patterned beans. So I literally call them like Thursday beans. The purple ones are Thursday beans. So that's just a funny little thing that I noticed about how the free beans show up. And it doesn't really mean anything, but I just thought it was cute. All the beans are worth the same if they're plain. And nobody seems to need beans. Well, let's see. Hang on. That guy's fine. Charizard. Magearna needs some beans. Again, since they're disobedient at being higher level than the game allows for my trainer passport, then let's see if giving them beans will help them resist other troubles in battle, like increase their evasion. Magearna does that crazy little dance, and you give her a bean. Alright, and sort of a curtsy. Now, Marshadow. Hey, welcome back, Captain. Scritch says, you caught a Dialga fistball with a normal, not quite following you, with a normal Pokeball on Pokemon Platinum. Oh, nice. I think the regular Pokeballs do pretty well. Hey, Marshadow. So this is what Marshadow looks like when You rub the little ghost belly. It just sort of nods its head. Fine, fine, fine. Actually, I get a better background if I do this outside. Here, have a Friday bean. Oh, too good. Alright, all the other Pokemon seem like they're done. Yeah, I've got to remember if I'm going to do that to do the Pokemon refresh outside so it looks better. Okay, I can talk to these people. I don't really think it's that relevant to the Lush Jungle. Although I do want quick balls. I think this is my first chance to buy them in the store. Is it, where's the quick balls? Oh, I could use adrenaline orbs in case I get into an SOS battle for a shiny. How many do I want? 10 would do. That'll do. And let's go talk to this guy. Okay, so I have 11 quick balls. I don't have any dusk ball. Oh, dusk balls, because yes, this is a spooky game. Although I don't have, goodness, I don't have much in the way of money yet. I usually go to Hano Beach to get extra Pokebucks. How about 3 of these? I've got like no money left. Well, that's fine in case I lose when I'm trying to battle the totem in Lush Jungle. Oh yeah, I decided I didn't want to get anything else. Alright, that's how it's gonna be. Should talk to this guy though. Comfy. Oh yeah, he doesn't really tell you what about Comfy. I mean, even after you clear the Lush Jungle trial. So I'm not going after Wimpod at this point. Not yet. Oh, your internet crashed? Well, thanks for coming back once your internet came up. Maybe you have to come up on mobile. Thanks for coming back. All right, here we go. Mallow. Oh, apparently she's a terrible cook. Or is she? I don't know. Let's find out. The Mallow Special. Go get her 4 ingredients. Mango Berry, Tiny Mushroom, Revival Herb, and Miracle Seed. The Forage Bag. Alright, we'll use Stoutland. I want the, she said tiny mushrooms, right? There we go. But the big mushroom attacked. Bye, Wolfie. Sorry. Hope I didn't miss you. Alright, let's fight Shiinotic. We know Celebi will. Okay, so here's the perfect thing I'm talking about. My hidden power is Steel. So, how good is that? We know Celebi at this point will obey because it's under level 35 now, and my trainer passport got up to that. I think after this trial, I'm not sure if I get a boost after this trial or not. Alright, Shiinotic, goodbye, goodbye. So I'm not going to get double team. because I like the moves I've got. Okay, so 3 ingredients left. All right. Okay. Oh, I think I have to go round the rock. Yeah. Oh, I back up. Oh, well, I don't usually use the X items so much. Captain, there's other people watching, but at the moment you are the only person at the in the chat. But other people may jump in. They may jump in. It's a time of day thing, depending on what time zones people are in. Also, we're starting to come into a time where a lot of people from Europe are out of school. I don't think they celebrate our same holidays. I'm sure of it in some of the other countries that people might jump in from. So might as well keep shiny hunting and enjoying the stream, enjoying it. Yeah, remember the other time zones. All right, Fomantis. What should we fight him with? How about rocks? Although I really don't want to run out of all of the power points I have, because I don't have anything to restore moves. I might have leopard berries, actually. Alright, so we didn't... Whoops. Oh, something's on the ground. What's that? Hey. Found honey. Alright. The Fomantis dropped honey. Oh, what's that? What's that? Wait, what did I get? Well, I hope I'm not getting an echo in the stream. What am I doing now? I am in Lush Jungle, and I am going to fight. I'm doing Mallow's trial, and I am going to fight it using my Disobedient Pokemon. We've got still over the level that will obey me. We've got Marshadow at 50, Magearna at 50, Charizard at 50, Lycanroc at 50. So we'll see how this goes. Looking for things with Stoutland, and I keep walking up to it but not getting it. Okay, Mango Berry in the forage bag. Good. We've got 2 of the 4 items. Once we get through her trial, we'll be closer to getting the Pokemon to obey. Okay, and there's the TM which I want to get. So out we go. And we'll run around this way. I don't think I need to get that item at this point. Let's see, did I already pass it? Oh, well, this is the way you go through the little hole in the tree, and I got another TM, Grass Knot. Now that is good, and I'm seriously thinking of teaching Grass Knot to Celebi, because Celebi has no stab moves. Well, it has the Future Sight move. Heal Bell, although it's good, yeah, I can get rid of Heal Bell. Alright, let's see if I can teach Grass Knot to Celebi. Use my new TM. There it is. Use this item. Yes, finally, we've got a grass move on our grass mythical Pokemon. It's about time. Let's see. So, yeah, maybe we can do an SOS shiny hunt after I fight the, after I win Mallow's trial. We can shiny hunt for a little while. Or, we can do another island shiny hunt. Should I do that? Do you have interest in an SOS shiny hunt or interest in another island shiny hunt? Because I can just load that up with my QR scanner. Okay, so we've got Grass Knot. All right, get back out of here. And I do want to save it that I caught that TM. In case I have power issues with my DS. All right, let's get back to Mallow's trial where we have to. Okay, why am I not finding this? Here it is. Okay. Pull it up. Pull up the grass. Revival herb. Okay, 3 of the 4 items. Got it. Fomantis appeared. Well, let's see. We've got, there's our new move, but we don't really care about that. Let's use the hidden power, because we know that's a steel type special attack. Critical hit, that's certainly made fast work of Fomantis. Okay, it's me, Mallow. That's a fine revival herb. 1 ingredient left. All right, I'll run out. Let's see, do I go out this way? Yes. Okay, nope, nope. Let's go over here. Nope. Wait. Oh, that's right. What I need is under the rocks. Switch to Tauros, and then back to Stoutland. No? Try again. So, oh yeah, I gotta bash these rocks. Right, Tauros, thanks for your help. And back to Stoutland. And is this my ingredient? It's a miracle seed! Yay! Wonder if I should give Miracle Seed to Celebi. It's me, Mallow. Looks like you've got everything. Alright, here we go. I'll get this item. I don't know if I really need it. Oh, Big Root. Big Root is good because it acts like, it acts a little bit like leftovers, I think. Let's check. Big Root. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It boosts the amount of HP the holder recovers from HP stealing moves. Oh, okay. So something like if I have a Pokemon that knows Leech Seed or something like that, it will boost the amount of HP. Cool. Doesn't necessarily boost what the effect is on the other Pokemon. Let's just have a look. So there's my citrus berry I want to plant. There's my forage bag. There's Fire EMZ. I knew I had that. These are things I've picked up along the way. The Dusk Ball, Thunderstone, Max Repel, Festival Ticket, and Hyper Potion, Moo Moo Milk. Alright, so I've got some worthwhile things, and for this battle coming up, I do have some ether. I have an ether, so that's good. I'm going to rearrange this and put this with the other items that act like a full heal. Alright, I think we're almost ready for this battle. Everybody looks pretty good, and I think it's time to go talk to Mallow. Hey, GameNGrannie! Now that we've got all the ingredients.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
How are you, Mallow? Okay, her friends have showed up. They're ready for the feast.
I've brought a thick club and a rare bone.
And I brought you some fresh water and the usual rocky helmet. Thanks, Lana. Thanks, Kiawe. Now we've got everything we need. You're up next, GameNGrannie. We're going to cook up a storm and lure the totem Pokemon of Lush Jungle. 1 Mango Berry, 1 Tiny Mushroom, 1 Revival Herb, and 1 Miracle Seed. Perfect, just what the recipe calls for. Now we can make the Mallow special. Now we get this nice little cutscene here. She puts it all together, and I'm supposed to press A to mash up all this food, which apparently is making sparks fly out of the ground. Do you really want to eat something that makes sparks fly out of the ground? She's going to make stew. A unique aroma begins to waft around the area. You feel a piercing gaze from somewhere within the underbrush. Uh-oh. It's sneaking up behind you. What is that? Happy Halloween. Can you imagine wearing those pants on Halloween? Pink striped bell bottoms? Lurantis, the totem Pokemon of Lush Jungle, has appeared. Well, I don't know if Celebi is up to this. Maybe. We'll try. We'll see. I think we'll... Of course, bugs are resistant to Psychic, so Hidden Power is really the only thing that I can use. But it's not Disobedient, so... let's go ahead... Oh, that's not good for Celebi. Let's go ahead and bring in some of our... It's calling its ally, and we will bring in... one of our distribution Pokemon. Let's have a look. So, what should we use? We've got Trumbeak, which is good for fire, probably not so good for Magearna, Lycanroc, and Charizard. Well, Charizard, if he would obey, would be the most likely candidate, but let's try something a little bit unusual, and we'll go with our Lycanroc. Alright. Here we go. Critical hit. Confused? No. So we don't even know if it's going to obey. Let's use our... We're going to go after the totem more than the other one. And again, we're not really sure what's going to happen because Lycanroc is not obeying. I wonder if I can get through this trial. I wonder. Well, we'll just keep spamming the fire button. See if that'll work. Oh, good. He decided to obey. Nice. Very convenient. So, let's see. How about, well, let's just see if we can burn up the Trumbeak, although Trumbeak has its own protections. Oh, wow. Let's see if it'll obey or disobey. It's still confused though, isn't it? Okay, but it obeyed. So, there we have it. Phew! We survived. Celebi grew to level 34. I like it. Pichachu grew to level 24. Nice. Lycanroc. dust on its face. Okay, if you say so. Let's just get some of this dust off you here. All right. Let's see. You want a bean? Yum, yum, yum. Friday bean for you. Oh, cool. Look at this. That means it's gaining affection, which means it will cooperate more in battle. All right, so that's Lycanroc. Pikachu's okay. Charizard's okay. Magearna's okay. Marshadow's okay. And Celebi needs a bean. Or a Malasada. Alrighty then. I'll give you a Sunday bean. That's what I call the red beans. I love the way it flies around, right? Well, it's in the lush jungle, so Celebi is in its element, in its happy place. Alright. Good. Well, let's see what our benefits are. Wow, GameNGrannie, you're strong. You were really able to draw out the flavor of your Pokemon in that battle, says Mallow. Kiawe says, even back at Wella Volcano Park, my vaunted Salazzle didn't stand a chance. And Lana says, nor did the Wishy-Washy, but I had trained so carefully. You've cleared all 3 of Akala's trial. Here's a gift. Oh, I'll take it. Thank you. Granny likes gifts. Trial complete. You received the Z crystal from Mallow. You go like grass. Okay? Here she goes. Grass. Since you've cleared my trial, GameNGrannie, I want you to help me train some Pokemon from here in the lush jungle. Have some nest balls. Looks like Laurentis didn't finish all the food. Okay, you guys, you want to try some? Have a bite, Kiawe. You too, Lana.
Well, if you insist.
Lick. The flavor from the rare bone seems to fill my whole mouth. It tastes so good you might melt. No, wait. Is that my tongue that's melting? Oh, it's so spicy! What's wrong with you guys? Don't you have any taste? Are you headed off to Olivia's for the trial? The grand trial. Hey, it's Kukui. Whoa, what's that sweet smell I smell drifting my way? Could it be a tasty Mallow special? I heard you cleared Mallow's trial, yeah? Then I have a present for you. That little TM right there is Smart Strike, a move that will never miss. Okay. TM67 is Smart Strike. We'll take it. There'll be all kinds of discoveries and new experiences to make your future brighter. Go check out the Dimensional Research Lab. Okay, I guess that's on the way to Olivia. Hey there, GameNGrannie. I guess I should congratulate you on clearing all 3 of Akala Island trials. Well, that is the plan. Okay, so let's have a look here. This is my Pokemon. They should get healed up. And in our bag, we have one more TM. Smart Strike. Power 70, Steel move, and it is a physical move. But even though it's a Steel move, Magearna cannot learn it. It's okay, Magearna has a good move set as it is. And none of the Pokemon, my distribution event Pokemon that I have on my team, none of them at the moment can learn Smart Strike. But it's good to have it when I go to do breeding for egg moves. Alright, I think we'll just do another few minutes of the stream to get, there's one or two more TMs that I want to get at the top of Route 5. So I'm going to heal up and go do that, and then we'll probably wind the stream down. We've gotten a lot done. We did some shiny hunting in our island scan at the beginning of the stream today. We got through Mallow's trial, and been having a grand old time here. Got some TMs along the way. Alright, I'm going to do this not on Tauros. Got our wild encounters here. Diglett. I'm glad I didn't have Pichachu out. Alright, so we have finally have a grass move at last. Got a stab move. That's a nice little animation. Celebi doesn't care much about Mudslap. I'll just make fast work of Diglett. I think I'm going to just do a quick Pokemon refresh, so I seem to have somehow missed it. Celebi certainly seems fine. There's our half moon for tonight. Oh, look at that. Celebi's really happy. We're up to 4 hearts. That's the way to go. Marshadow has 3 hearts of affection. Magearna has 3. Charizard has 2. Lycanroc has 3. Pichachu has 2. I think we're going to put Pichachu out front. Pikachu is kind of behind. Ash Hat Pichachu. Alright. Here we go. Give you a little Poke Bean. It's fun to see Pichachu under the half moon. Alright, good. Let's go collect that TM. Do a quick save. So we already went there, and go around this way. There's the TM up there on the ledge. Oh, did I just run past a strange creature? I think I did. We're going to run from most of our wild encounters, since we're really not looking for anything that isn't a ghostly Pokemon. And we're mostly playing with our disobedient Pokemon in this playthrough. Alright, yeah, there's the TM59, Brutal Swing. That's a dark move. That's a great dark move. And there's the strange creature which we want to get. So have a quick look at TM59. And Charizard can learn it. It's a physical move. I want to get a good a special move for Charizard, because Charizard is a really got a great special attack stat. And there's our Gracium Z. I wonder if I want to give that to Celebi. I'm going to leave the amulet coin because I probably have more trainer battles ahead. It's not like Celebi is weak. I think I'm going to leave the items on the ground that are not TMs for now. Okay, Sheena wants to talk. We've got 10%. Come to the base, the ether base on Route 16 on Ula Ula Island. You're getting warmer, bonne chance, which means good luck in French, as we all know. Oh, I could have run past the toddler. He's Caleb. Well, if you want to fight, my Pichachu is probably a reasonable level for this part of the game. And he has Charge Bug. Well, oh, Celebi is still out front. I didn't change it yet. Celebi don't care about you, Charge Bug, but we've got Steel. No, not very effective. What do I want? Well, I'll use some rocks. Ancient rocks that look like fossils. Nice artwork. Ultra Galaxy, hey, how are ya? Thanks for stopping by. I'm really towards the end of my live stream, but I'll tell you where we are. We're at the top of Route 5. We just beat Mallow's trial, and we're getting some TMs. And I'm pretty much still working with my my disobedient team. How are you doing today? Happy Friday, as it is. All right, I will. One thing I do want to do is just go down to Hano Beach Resort. Oh no. Whoops, I forgot to strengthen my Pokemon. How always wants a battle. Dimensional Research Lab. I'm not going to do that today. You know what? Okay, How didn't want a battle. We'll just heal up our Pokemon with this Miltank. Okay, been restored. And I'm going to... So here's how everything's going. I've got level 34, Celebi has come up. Originally it was level 30. Marshadow and Magearna, Charizard, and Lycanroc are still at level 50. Pichachu is up to level 24. I haven't really used haven't used it yet in the stream. So, anybody in the chat doing shiny hunting today? And if so, what are you shiny hunting for? Is there a particular one you're going for? Now, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, I've already come down here thinking if I wanted to avoid trainers. Mostly just because I want to go get more Pokebucks at the Hano Beach. Okay, so this lady's still here. Real thorough, likes to uncover every last stone. Oh my gosh. Wait, why don't you go away? I thought that they would go away by now. It might be that they don't go away until after I beat the Grand Trial, which I'm not going to try for today. So there's the Dimensional Research Lab. I have been streaming for a little over 2.5 hours. So I think we'll talk to Lily and then wind down. Go, Nebby. Use Splash. What's going on here? Pew? Heh, I was just acting like DheGameNGrannie. You always seem to end up getting hurt, Nebby, so I never really liked Pokemon trainers or thought I would want to be one myself. But when I see DheGameNGrannie and How, it's like they've thrown open some door that I always thought was closed. They stride straight through it into the future. It seems so amazing somehow. Nebby keeps on smiling. You? Yeah, Nebby, come on over, say hi to DheGameNGrannie. Oh! Oh, DheGameNGrannie, hello! I feel like it's been a while since we last met, because she was stuck at the Tidesong Hotel doing nothing. Like, what's up with the Tidesong Hotel, anyway? There's a laboratory here that studies the dimensions. Did you know? And the professor is waiting to meet you. What professor? How are your trials? It must be quite trying to do 3 in a row. It was really tough. My Pokemon just wouldn't obey. You made it. I think that explains it. So here she's going into Dimensional Research Lab. And I am going to pick up this strange creature for the Zygarde cube. And I think this is, I'll have a look back here, there's something good. A big mushroom. I could have left it there. All right, folks. So thank you for joining my live stream. I'm going to end the stream here. I encourage people to drop a like, a thumbs up below the stream. The stream will be uploaded in a few moments after I end. It will be uploaded as a regular video if you want to catch it from the beginning or see it in the middle. It'll be right there on my YouTube website channel. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter already, please feel free. Both subscribing to me on YouTube and following me on Twitter is a way to be notified of my live streams. And just to let everybody know that a week from today, on November 17th, I will be doing a live stream of my very first gameplay into Pokemon Ultra Sun. So join me then. Over and out. Alola!